Hi there again. Now I'm wearing my red t-shirt because in this video we're going to have a look at communism. I'm not going to go into this too deeply, I don't think I could cope with that, but let's have a look at the main principles and try and give some explanation as to what's behind them. So communism. It will be a one-party state, and yet it calls itself democratic. How is this? Well, the answer is that for communists, the party now represents all people, all classes, and so there is no need for another party. I'm not asking you to accept that, I'm just explaining the principle. So, communism, a one-party state. Now there'll be two kind of fundamental economic things to communism, because of course it's a rejection of capitalism. Communism will seek to do away with private property. And it will also seek to do away with profit as a motivation. It will look to equalize society as much as possible. There's a famous saying by Marx, from each according to his ability, to each according to their needs. So the idea is that we give to our society, to our country, and we take as we need to. So no private property, no profit. What else is there? I think something that's important is to understand, well, if this sounds great, this sounds, super, almost hippie. But why do we see the terrorism in communist countries, the secret police stamping down on people's lives, the purges of their parties? How come there's all this going on in this wonderful, everybody giving what they can, everybody taking what they need, no more than what they need? Well, the answer lies in a period that Marx referred to as the dictatorship of the proletariat. And this is an iffy kind of period, there's no time frame to it. But it's a period when the communists take over the state and prepare both state and people for life in a communist world. Now, the problem is that when we look at the Soviet Union under Lenin, under Stalin and beyond, when we look at Mao's China and beyond, we never get past the dictatorship of the proletariat. So we don't have an example of that wonderful communist world. What we do have is we have enforced collectivization of farms. We have enforced nationalization of industry. And as I say, we have all the coercive powers and a lot more than we see in liberal societies of the state, really clamping down on opposition. So on the one hand, we have this vision of communism, but on the other, we have the examples of the dictatorship of the proletariat. So I hope in about 5 minutes, that's a pretty neat introduction to communism for you. Cheers.